1. The Dyatlov Pass Incident, Russia, 1959. One of the most puzzling and chilling paranormal cases in history, the Dyatlov Pass incident took place in the Ural Mountains of Russia. A group of 9 experienced hikers mysteriously died under bizarre circumstances. Their tent was found torn from the inside, and their bodies were scattered around the snowy landscape, some half-dressed, as if they had fled in extreme terror. Even more disturbing, several bodies had unusual injuries. One had a crushed skull, another had missing eyes, and one woman's tongue was completely gone. Despite these injuries, there were no external wounds. Some theories suggest infrasound waves, military experiments, or even supernatural forces were responsible, but to this day, the true cause remains unknown. 2. The Amityville Horror, USA, 1974. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered his entire family while they slept in their home in Amityville, New York. A year later, the Lutz family moved into the house, unaware of its dark history. However, after just 28 days, they fled in terror, claiming they had experienced extreme paranormal activity. They reported hearing eerie whispers, seeing ghostly shadows, and waking up at 3:15 a.m., the exact time the murders occurred. Green slime oozed from walls, furniture moved on its own, and mysterious voices whispered, "Get out." The case inspired multiple books and movies, but skeptics question whether it was all a hoax. 3. The Enfield Poltergeist, England, 1977 to 1979. One of the most famous poltergeist cases in history, the Enfield poltergeist haunted a family in London, England. 2 young sisters, Janet and Margaret Hodgson, became the center of terrifying supernatural events. Furniture and objects moved by themselves, knocking sounds came from the walls, and Janet was reportedly levitated in her sleep. Even more chilling, she began speaking in a deep, unnatural voice, claiming to be the ghost of a man named Bill Wilkins. Investigators recorded eerie voices and moving furniture, but some skeptics believe the girls faked the events. Regardless, the case remains one of the most well-documented hauntings in history. 4. The Bell Witch Haunting, USA, 1800s. One of the oldest and most terrifying ghost stories in American history, the Bell Witch Haunting took place in Tennessee in the early 1800s. The Bell family was tormented by a malicious spirit that spoke, moved objects, and physically attacked them. The entity, known as the Bell Witch, focused its torment on John Bell and his daughter, Betsy. It reportedly slapped, pinched, and pulled Betsy's hair while whispering eerie threats. John Bell eventually died under mysterious circumstances, and the witch took credit, saying, "I poisoned him." The haunting remains one of the most infamous cases in paranormal history. 5. The Aokigahara Forest, Japan, present day. Also known as the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara is a dense, eerie woodland at the base of Mount Fuji, infamous for the high number of suicides that occur there. Many believe the forest is haunted by yurei, restless spirits of those who have died there. Visitors report hearing whispers, feeling sudden chills, and even seeing shadowy figures among the trees. Compasses and GPS devices sometimes malfunction, adding to the mysterious and terrifying nature of the place. Locals advise against entering the forest alone, believing that once inside, dark forces may lead people to their doom. 6. The Black-Eyed Children, worldwide, 1990s, present day. One of the strangest and most chilling modern paranormal legends involves the Black-Eyed Children, mysterious children with completely black eyes, who appear at night, knocking on doors or approaching cars. Witnesses describe feeling an overwhelming sense of fear and dread when encountering these beings. The children speak in an unnatural, robotic tone, asking to be let inside. Those who do let them in report extreme misfortune, illness, or even death following the encounter. The true origin of these entities remains unknown, and sightings continue worldwide.